Hi, and welcome. My name is Amy Weber, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. I'm also a parent coach, and I am co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play. This month, we are talking all about gratitude. And I'm not talking about gratitude in the Pinterest perfect sense, but in the real life, boots on the floor, kids yelling in the car type of sense. Gratitude is one of those words that can feel super fluffy, but the research tells us it's actually a powerhouse tool for families, especially for kids who experience the world differently. So, today I am talking all about why gratitude matters, especially for neurodivergent kids. Let's dig into it. Why does it matter? How you can make it work for your family? And how can we do all of that without adding guilt and without adding glitter glue? So, here is the science. People who practice gratitude regularly show stronger resilience, better emotional regulation, and deeper social connections. And that's not just adults, that is true for kids too. Gratitude helps the brain pump the brakes on a stress response. When we notice something good, no matter how small it is, it shifts the nervous system from danger mode towards safety mode. That makes it easier to regulate your emotions and connect with others. For families, that means gratitude isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a regulation strategy and a relationship builder. Think of it as a pause button in the middle of a hard day. So, here is one concrete tip that I want to offer you. Try a daily one good thing check in. It could be at dinner, it could be in the car, it could be during bedtime snuggles. We want to keep it super simple. What is one thing that was good today? And if your kid can't manage that, then flip it to what was one thing that didn't completely stink today? So, why does this help? Neurodivergent kids often face more stressors, whether it's sensory overload, social challenges, transitions that can feel overwhelming. Gratitude helps buffer those stressors. It reduces anxiety. When kids notice even the small positives, it gently shifts their focus away from constant worry. It improves moods. Gratitude practice triggers dopamine and serotonin, which are the brain's feel good chemicals. And it helps foster flexible thinking. Practicing gratitude means practicing noticing more than one truth at once. For example, school was hard and I liked art class. That's a building block for cognitive flexibility. So here is a concrete tip. Use sensory gratitude. Ask what's one sound that you liked today, or what's one thing that felt really warm and cozy. This makes gratitude concrete and not super abstract. One of the biggest worries parents tell me is I don't want to sugarcoat things or pretend everything is fine when it's not. And you are absolutely right. Kids see through forced positivity. Gratitude isn't about ignoring struggles, it's about widening the lens. Instead of the whole picture being hard, gratitude says, yes, today was hard, and here's one thing that worked. That small shift builds hope and momentum. So when things are going sideways, model this out loud. Today was tough. And I'm grateful we figured out a snack that helped you recharge. Both things are true. Finally, Gratitude doesn't have to erase hard feelings. In fact, the most authentic gratitude often lives right alongside hard feelings. Your child might say something like, I hated gym class, but I liked that we didn't have homework. Both things can exist. That's not being negative, that's being real. The point here isn't to force cheerful thankfulness, it's to build a habit of noticing. Even the tiniest good things count. Over time, that becomes a habit and it becomes a resilience tool your child can use on their own. So I'd urge you to create a both and routine. Encourage kids to share one hard thing and one good thing each day. Some families do this as a rose in a thorn or a peak in a pit. This validates their full experience while still practicing gratitude. So, to wrap up for today, gratitude builds resilience, regulation, and connection. For neurodivergent kids, it reduces anxiety, it boosts their mood, and it encourages flexible thinking. It is, again, not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about noticing what is working, even in the smallest of ways. And it doesn't erase hard feelings, it makes space for them alongside the good. Your family's gratitude practice doesn't need to look like a journal with gold lettering. It can be a bedtime ritual, a photo snapped of something fun, or a shared laugh about the best snack of the day. Because in the end, gratitude is less about perfection and more about connection. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you try one of these gratitude practices out, celebrate it. Even noticing the tiniest good thing is a big step towards resilience for you and your child. See you soon.